I actually didn't learn how to ride my bike until I was 12 years old because I tried riding a bike at 7 and I fell and it hurt and I skidded my knee and I said, oh no, never again. And from that point to the day that I actually learned how to ride a bike, I was afraid. I was so afraid. I was so afraid of falling again. I was so afraid that my friends would judge me because I couldn't ride a bike. And then it almost became embarrassing because as my friends would be like, hey, we about to go ride our bikes today, I would have to make up some type of excuse to hide my fear. I would say, nah, I don't really feel like going outside today. My dad said I can't come out. But the moment that I recognized that, man, I'm missing out on so many opportunities, so many great things, so many great moments of being with my friends, it propelled me to be like, you know what? I'm gonna fight for this. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna be courageous. And even if I fall and skin my knee again, I'm gonna learn how to get on two wheels. I don't need training wheels in my life. And the day that I did, man, it felt so freeing just to be on those two wheels, to be out with my friends, to know that I didn't have to hide myself anymore. I got to actually be on the two wheels of freedom and see the world. Those are the things that you have to recognize are at the other end of all those fears that you have, is recognizing that there are opportunities here for you. And you just have to be courageous to actually go for them.
Most people never take the chance, either because they're too scared or they don't recognize it when it spits on their shoes. This is your big chance, and you shouldn't let it go by.
So when we let fear win, a little part of us actually dies and goes away because we don't allow that little part, that little voice inside of us to shine. We don't allow that little belief that we have in ourselves of how we see the world to actually be out in the world. And we do not only ourselves a disservice, but all the other people that are around us. When fear is allowed to reign supreme, we don't give ourselves an opportunity to be ourselves. We don't give the people around us to be themselves. We just kind of lose out.
You're letting yourself get in the habit of being afraid.
In the habit?
Yes.
You may recognize that fear is there, and that's perfectly fine. Those fears are just us recognizing our internal boundaries. The boundaries that we're trying to set for ourselves to be safe. For example, like you may have a fear of heights. Maybe instead of just going to the edge of the building, hey, maybe you do it in a very safe way where you're on the inside of the building and you're actually protected. There's no ways for you to fall out. You can just look out the window. We can't look at fear in our lives as something that is the dictator, as something that is the master or the commander of our universe. We honestly should look at it as fear should be your guidance counselor. It should let you know, like, hey, here's your internal compass. This is where you need to go. These are the bumpers that you have in your life. How can you best allow that fear to still be there, but allow those actions that you want to still push you forward?